Marc out, be me. Be on first solo trip on motorcycle. Decide to leave city and travel north, specifically upstate New York. I was doing a lot of riding during the winter to avoid traffic and whatnot, as I was a fairly new rider. So there I was, riding the endlessly maze of curves that they call roads up there to the next place I wanted to stop, when I hear a series of loud bangs. Sounded like someone smashing a metal garbage can with a metal bat. I think it's the bike, but it's running like a champ. Further up the road I spot some dude sitting on the hood of his truck. He's just staring at the floor. Being stupid, I assume he's having an issue and I decide to help. It's dark out, but it's not late, around 6 p.m. So I stop and dismount I take off my helmet and walk up to him. "What's wrong, man?" It replies, "My wife is gonna kill me, my wife is totally gonna kill me." Think it's some crazy backwoods regional dialect and don't pay much though to it until later. Well, I say, "What's the issue?" It responds, "My truck, it's my truck." Specifically I ask, "What's the issue?" I get no response, so I ask to take a look. He throws his head to gesture yes. I take a walk around of this truck. Not a model I have seen before. I'm fairly good with cars and bikes, and it looks like nothing I have seen before. It looks like something someone who never saw a car or truck would have made if you said, "Build me a truck." The bed was just a solid piece, no, it wasn't a cover. The cabin was a bigger box with 2 windows cut out. Front part was another box, all the pieces seamlessly put together. Engine had low hum, kind of like a distant diesel engine, but right there, just ever so faint. I say to the guy, "Looks sound to me," and proceed to light a cigarette. Thing asks me for one and I oblige. I hand him my lighter, and that's when I noticed this thing wasn't like a normal person. Imagine a NPC in like PS1. He looks almost thought up. Similar to the car. Draw me a human male. Don't worry about never having seen one. But it's dark and I just assume maybe it's just not the best looking fella around. As it lights the cigarette, it frantically clicks at the light. Hands shaking. But still steadily and rapidly fiddling with the lighter. Finally he gets it lit and passes back the lighter in quite the peculiar manner. This is when it starts to get weird. Motherfucker takes this cigarette and smokes it to its fucking lips in 3 fucking drags. All in mere seconds. I start to feel uneasy, as I'm still fairly young and figure, well, I did my part time to get the fuck out of here. I ask to call 911 for him. Declines. I say, "Alright man. Good luck." I get on my bike. Throw on my helmet and start the process that is the kickstart. I ride off down the road. I'm looking at my rear view when I see this asshole do something remarkable. This thing walks to the middle on the road. Mounts an invisible who the fuck knows what. Proceeds to throw on imaginary who knows what and kick away at some imaginary bike. I figure he's just fucking around. This thing then puts hands up around midsection. Like riding a bike. And starts to fuck in my direction. I kick it into oh shit mode and pull off. I'm going around their curves at some definitely unsafe speed. Finally I think I lost him further up the road and slow down to catch my breath. I hear a low roo. It's getting closer. Closer. Finally I see a light. I think to myself, thank God. Maybe someone can help me. Nope. This fucker is running. Faster than I have seen some cars move. The light. The light is coming from his mouth. Which is ever so terrifyingly open. I jump on my bike and gun it. Now I'm going even faster. Mind you, I'm still a relative beginner, so every turn is this daunting lean. Finally my skill level catches up to me and I'm in the process of a high side rack. Luckily. Whatever forces that be plant my ass back in the saddle and I'm fucking out of there. I give one last glance to the rear view. Our friend is flailing around and eventually trips upwards and crashes to the ground, sliding a bit. I stop. From what I could see from the distance he just continues to flail on the ground in this mannequin-like contortioned manner. I don't even bother and I continue on my way. Anyways, I eventually made it to my hotel. My heart didn't stop racing for at least 5 hours after that. Before I went to sleep I realized this couldn't be just some shit prank. This fucking thing was mimicking me like it was trying to learn every single second